if the economics themselves, which is the foundational problem of why people aren't having kids, this ideology crap is like second to the foundational problem of the economics, because the reason the secondary shit is even happening is because of the stress, the frustration from the foundational problem of we can't have kids. It's too expensive. My life is meaningless. I can't find a woman. I can't find a man. Life is too expensive. It's meaningless. I'm a slave at work. I'm a cubicle cuck. Life is meaningless. I don't have a family. And then your brain starts rotting from the inside, dude, and you start to go down the path of these ideologies. You start to get captured. You get captured beyond that. Earlier, when you're a kid, your mom is a single parent. Daddy bailed out, or she picked some Chad and he pumped and dumped and left anyways, and she's a strong queen and she'll raise you by herself. Boom, dude, you just got thrust in there as a kid into a disadvantageous position, and now you're being wheeled into the ideology. You're unhappy. Life's stressful. I don't have two parents. Life's stressful. We don't have money. Life's stressful. My mom's always complaining. We have no money. My mom's always gone at work. I'm unhappy as a kid. My brain has been cracked open through stress and emotional torture from this destitute upbringing that I am now wide open to radical ideologies. Instead of having a solid foundation, instead of having safety, instead of feeling protected in my own home, I felt vulnerable. And when you make someone vulnerable like this, whether a child or an adult, they're easily manipulated into these kinds of ideologies. Do you think if we actually had the fundamentals of economics down correctly, where people were earning more than livable wages, where corrupt politicians weren't looting our countries with stupid ideologies, whether it's team red or blue, they shake hands behind the curtain, all the same. They take money from the same corporations. They suck off on their knees the same CEOs. It's all the same. And they're getting richer. Their kids go to the same private school. Their kids hang around with each other. They're living in their own bubbles while they're destroying the rest of our countries and our lives as normal, everyday people. You don't think if we had family, if we had the ability to self-sustain, to bring on a partner, to start a family, to have something to live for, that all this radical ideology wouldn't change? How many of those videos have you seen where there was like super staunch feminist, mega anti-men, started a family, had a son, completely went back on everything? They go, I love my little boy more than anything in the world. I don't feel the same as I used to. Seeing my son, this toxic masculinity, this patriarchy stuff is out the window. Boys are just boys. I see that now. I have my own and I want to protect them. And I don't like the direction the world's heading in. I think it's anti-men. I think we've gone too far. Do you see the switch by just simply having a son?